Judaism is a very large part of me, and it has helped define the way I think, act, and react to certain situations and topics. Throughout my life, I've always been strongly connected to my religion in one way or another. Starting at a young age, I have been connected to my religion. I grew up in a Jewish household with both my mother and father being Jewish, and with 2 Israeli grandparents on my mother's side who speak fluent Hebrew. I went to a Jewish preschool and began practicing my faith at such a young age. Even though I went to a public non-Jewish middle school, I decided that I wanted to go to a Jewish high school and went for all 4 years. This was a time where I reconnected with my Jewish faith and realized that I wanted to practice my religion and learn more about the history of my religion. I decided to learn the language Hebrew, and I learned the language for 3 consecutive years. With having Israeli grandparents, I would have my grandmother help me with the language, and I slowly began learning more and more. During my middle school years at a public non-Jewish school, I encountered a great deal of discrimination. Not only did some individuals single me out because of my religion, but they would also make fun of certain attributes of my appearance. Some fellow classmates would think it was funny to throw a change in front of on the ground and tell me to pick it up, while continuously laughing at me. At this time, I would just shrug it off and continue on with my day. I rarely stood up for myself and did not know how to respectfully handle the situation. At that age, it can be difficult to respond to that type of discrimination. Now looking back at the situation that took place during middle school, I begin to think what I would have said or done to respond to those encounters. Ideally, I would have stood up for myself and defended my faith. Defending yourself can be very difficult when you're by yourself and you don't have anyone around you. Being one of the only Jewish students at the school, I felt alone with my faith and knew that I wanted to go to a Jewish high school. With going to a Jewish high school, I was surrounded by classmates who were brought up in Jewish families and who celebrated the same holidays as me. Not only was I able to practice my faith, knowing I would not be discriminated against, but also knowing that I had people surrounding me who I could lean on and go to in times of need. The transition from high school to college and finding a school where I could really see myself at was of great importance to me. Even though Whittier College does not have a very large Jewish population, it does have a Jewish club on campus. Coming in as a freshman, I was elected as vice president of the Jewish Student Union. This was the one way I could connect with my Jewish faith and have individuals in the club who celebrated the same holidays as me and practiced the same religion. As vice president, I would help plan events and help teach the non-Jewish students in our club about Judaism and what each holiday is celebrated for. During sophomore year of college, I was elected as president of the Jewish Student Union. Not only did I feel honored to be president of the club, but I also felt the need to make this club as successful as possible. Coming from the background that I had with my religion, I had the opportunity to plan the events that students at Whittier could not only enjoy, but could also learn and strengthen their ideas on Judaism. Not only did my past events help influence my passion for my religion, but it also contributed to wanting to teach as many people as possible about the culture. During my junior year of college, I was elected as being president from this year on. Having this club on campus is a way for me to have students that I can connect with through religion and who share common beliefs. Sharing common beliefs is a comfortable way to connect with people on a more personal basis. With sharing personal stories and traditions with one another, this allows for personal growth. The Jewish Student Union is proud to welcome anyone and everyone to events on campus, which showcase different holidays and Jewish traditions. This is a way for students outside of the club to learn and acknowledge different faiths on campus. Judaism plays a very important part in my life, and by learning, practicing, and teaching the history of Judaism and culture, it will help my increase of my knowledge and increase other people's knowledge on the Jewish faith.